Ba 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 ba.
No, I don't know the history of that particular spell. The Burning Shadows. Records weren't kept of who contributed to the Book of Games originally.
My next search target.
The Burning
Book of
Shadows was
Games.
old, even back then when it was first collected.
Why is it called the Burning Shadows?
I don't know, if I'm honest.
Care to guess?
Not really. No one's ever done it successfully, as far as I'm aware. I've kept it away from people. Again, I don't know where they found out that I had it.
That's an interesting point. Go on, Ruth. Oh, Ruth's in full-on spooky mode.
If the ritual turned out the way it did, and assuming that all the students did everything correctly, why didn't it work?
I don't know. And I'm as surprised as you are to hear that there's a survivor. They should have all died. They were all close to the origin where it's the strongest. The power should have emerged right there at the source.
Right. If they had the key document and knew the original incantation, it should have worked. Could they have messed it up somehow?
I suppose that's possible. Human error is always a possibility.
And if they didn't do it right, why didn't they? Assuming they didn't want to kill themselves, something must have been different.
That's the big question.
Somebody could have changed something, but why?
Would you like to try something? I have just learned it.
How recently?
Very.
What is it?
The earthing seance.
Well, now I want to learn about the earthing seance. Game! You need to stop this. Where's my mum? She'd help. She knows all this malarkey. I wonder if any of this is real. Someone Google it. Actually, don't Google it. I'll get responses. Caleb! So close to glory for Caleb. I've got to say, I'm hoping there's some big revelation coming, because at this point, other than fun theories, I don't have any hard evidence or any real hard suggestion as to who actually did this.
What do you know about the Burning Shadows ritual?
Nothing. Not heard that before.
Your friends never mentioned it? Greg, Alana, Emily, maybe?
No.
You sure?
You're asking me if I know something, and I'm telling you I don't. Not sure what else to tell you.
So the witness saying that's what your friends were up to is lying, right?
Yeah.
Heather sus. Natalie, how sus are you going to be?
Okay, I have something I need to get off my chest. I've been hearing voices.
We guessed as much. How long have you been hearing these voices?
Ever since that night, I just don't like what they're saying. They're getting aggressive.
Why do you think they started then?
I was there.
The night of the attack?
What?
You were at the house?
Yes, and it was horrible. But so was he.
Whoa.
Whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so Colton, Natalie, they were all there except Ruth so far, assuming she's telling the truth.
We got wild accusations.
A patrol car was outside the house, I swear.
Okay, well, what were you doing there? Or is this something the voices are telling you?
Caleb does see
They
the future.
confirm it. They say they're all there.
Who?
I don't know what they mean. I only just started hearing them. Ever since that night when I was there, I was walking and I saw lights move inside the house. They were all different colors.
You saw lights?
Yes, strange colors. Coming from downstairs windows. Colors I've never really seen before, if I'm honest.
Colors you hadn't seen before.
Yes, I know how strange that sounds. It's the only way I can describe it. They were beautiful, but almost terrifying at the same time. What is that smell?
Smell?
Yes, like a fire pit, like something's burning.
Yeah, I don't smell anything. Do you?
No.
You're hearing things, smelling things. Are you sure you're all right now? Don't need anything, do you? Maybe you should have some more water. So, what happens when you get to the lights in the window?
I looked inside naturally. What I saw was the students, Alana and her friends, everything decked out in white, candles lighting the room. They were sitting down, and the lights seemed to hover around them. I had my camera with me, but it wouldn't turn on. The battery went dead.
Oh, okay. Let's have a look at this again. So we've got telekinesis, Heather, scent, and hearing, Site. There's definitely some stuff going on here. It seems like, I mean, Caleb's seeing things, she's hearing things and smelling things. There's some stuff going on here. Robin, tell me why you want to see Caleb's first clip, and then I'll consider it.
So you see lights inside the house. Then what happened?
The lights moved faster and faster. The candles were flickering. I knocked on the window because I was scared for them. I wanted them to stop, but they didn't hear me, no matter how hard I knocked. The shadows in their room were weird, longer, not normal, not moving right. I got a bad feeling, so I went around the back to the house to try to get into the back door. It was locked. I tried the doorknob once, looked away for a second, and then I reached the doorknob again and an explosion happened.
In the house?
Yeah, I ran back to the side and the windows of the living room were all blown out. It was dark and abnormally quiet. I couldn't tell other people were inside, so I left really quickly.
This is quite a story, but we've heard a lot today. Why not tell us this when we picked you up today? Why not call us last night?
I didn't think you'd believe me. I just wanted to put everything I saw past me. Then when we started talking about how I was a suspect, I got scared. I'm still shook up about it. I didn't say anything that night and just went home. I put my head down and I fell asleep instantly. If you hadn't picked me up today, I would have thought the whole thing was just a dream.
Detective, watch out for her and the others. Anyone you let free could come for you too. We're all here counting on you to do the right thing. Put them all away. What's going on? What is going on? It's so weird. Doing this for you, Robin. It's better be worth it. Oh, it's such a long clip. No, it's not really. There he is, Caleb, in his original form.
Hi, I'm Sergeant Buren. How's it going today? So I want to help you remember some things. Who you are, where you might be headed, maybe help you out further. Just want to get you on your way. Do you remember if you have any family or someone else we can contact? Health-wise, let's see.
He's already looking off to the right.
Wellness check came back. Wellness check incomplete due to non-cooperation. Says you refuse to fully cooperate. Okay, it's your choice, I guess. You know, we're not.
Let's see if he pops in.
Either.
No, Robin, you have to tell me why. I'm not doing it anymore. You have to give me responses. What is going on? Stop that. I'm going to search for some things on my list. Patrol car. What's this? Oh, the earthing seance. That's got to be something. Come on. Nope. Oh, for God's sake. Robin, just tell me why. Why are you being a pain in the ass? Just be cool, like me. Alright, Colin.
Okay, well, let's go back to the wellness test. Julie said you wouldn't let her look you over and were kind of rude to her. I'm not going to take offense to that. Are you in pain anywhere? Like your head? Maybe you bumped your head.
I'm fine.
How bad are your feet?
I said I'm okay. No real pain.
Why don't you let us look you over?
I told you, I remember walking.
This is
in the
really
woods.
annoying. How am I meant to do this case if you're going to do this malarkey?
So do you think these kids...
What? What? Right about what? Why does it matter that Colton's wearing gloves? Oh, because he's wearing gloves. Eh. This is really annoying. Right, what did I search for? Oh, seance. Right, let's check the seance. Okay.
I know what you're wondering.
Okay, YouTube. I have to respond to this for YouTube. So the theory going is that Colton has picked up some of the touch-based powers, and that's why he's wearing gloves to stop him Kind of like how Cyclops wears glasses, you know, or wears his little visor thing. Same idea. Cyclops, is that his name? Yeah.
If it's really possible, I'm a medium, among other things.
A medium.
You know many things,
I
Ruthie.
don't remember ever hearing you offering to tell people's fortunes. Or do you need to read lifelines in people's hands?
No, not that. I can offer a different type of service. I've only just begun, very recently. But it's the earthing seance. Care for a demonstration, then?
Talk to my dead relatives through you? No thanks, I'm good.
A real seance. Sure.
So what goes on in one of these, what do you call it?
Earthing seance. We could find out some interesting things, perhaps. Shall we try it, then?
Let's try it, Ruth. Excited.
Your choice, officers.
Look at her. Her hands look like an Xbox 360 controller.
We'll need to turn the lights down low.
I don't know.
We need a single central light source. Oh, and tell me what you want to know.
Will my phone work?
What did my ex-wife do with all my money?
Place your hands on the table.
Tell us who killed them. The students.
I'll contact them. Look down into the light.
Ugh, it's pretty bright.
Look at the table, then. Look through the table. Try to see the floor. The layers directly below the floor. Each one below it. Past the floor. Keep going. Past each layer of the building. You're at the ground. What do you see? Can you go further down? Beyond? Further? 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 It's dark and cold. Keep going. Down. Down, down to the center. We're almost there. Darker and darker. Further.
She keeps looking over to the right.
We're there.
Oh.
They're here now too.
Whoa.
We've come for knowledge.
Wait a sec. What is that?
They're here now too. We've come for knowledge.
No!
Knowledge of the knowledge.
It's so
The
weird.
knowledge of who extinguished the spirits in the mortal realm of Emily Thomas, Brian Watson, Gregory Sims, and Alana Morgan. Speak to me as I am one. We ask of you what is asked before us. Guide me to the light and through the truth. Guide me to the light and through the truth. Guide me. I await your guidance.
Whoa. Okay. Okay. Can someone flip the lights for us? Never mind. I'll find them.
There's evil in here.
Yo, it's gone like full-on horror film. Like legit, it's gone proper full horror film mode. They're all lying. Don't let them get away with it. Each one will betray the other in order to save themselves.
That was fun. Spooky. Like a real life horror movie.
Exactly, buddy. Exactly.
So we did your song and dance. Now, what did the ghosts tell you, Ruth?
Demons, right?
I sensed there was an evil nearby, not demons necessarily. How close, I can't be certain. What exactly it was, I don't know. That could mean it or they were in the room, or the building, or somewhere else. I'm not that experienced with the process.
Well, it would have been nice to learn some names. Still, this make some nice footage come to court time. I mean, is this even admissible in court?
No, I don't think so.
I'm sorry. I'm new to this.
Right.
There was something blocking me. Something stopping it all.
Too bad.
But right before I was cut off, I saw two faces. Officer Colton and the girl. They were whispering together in a police car before the events that night. She warned him about what was going to happen. She was asking to be rescued. That she couldn't know if her plan to hurt the others was going to work. To be pulled from the circle. And then 3 other faces there that night. A mirror, all gaining extraordinary power.
Wow. That's real. That's what you saw?
I'm sorry, I feel lightheaded.
Have some water.
That's one explanation, I suppose. Or maybe their ghosts are just saying, yeah, Ruth. Who knows?
It sounds... Okay, so it sounds like Heather knew what they were doing in the ritual. Maybe she wasn't that into it, or she got kind of pulled... No, because I mean, listen to what she says. I really wish I could just click here. Why do FMV games hate giving me any form of technology? I know what Pablo is, yeah. I've been to Newcastle. It's around here.
She warned him about what was going to happen.
She warned him about what was going to happen. So, I think by the girl, it means Heather, right? Heather knows what they're going to do, of course. They've been to the store, blah, 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 blah. She's warning Colton, for some reason.
She was asking to be rescued.
She was asking to be rescued, and Heather was the only one who survived. And we know that something happened, something changed about the ritual that meant that they all died apart from Heather, basically.
That she
couldn't know if her plan to hurt the others was going to work. Was she trying to sacrifice her friends? And then she asked Colton to help her out and kind of stop her getting pulled into it as well. Whoa, not sure what those glitches were. Like I said, the functionality is glitchy. Funding for it was pulled halfway through development by Olympia to use on some new boondoggle transit plan. The database is alpha or beta at best. Guys, everything is okay. I've been off the grid on this, watching your investigation from afar. Our tech guys just pulled me in, showing some weird activity going over your network. They're looking into it. Nothing is okay, my friend. Nothing. Everything is terrible. Gonna search for some things. Goat. Boo. Powers. Oh, hello.
Do you think you could have maybe gained some sort of an ability in the last day or so?
In the hospital? I was just lying there mostly. What do you mean?
I don't know. You've seen horror and superhero movies, right? Some people can make stuff happen with their minds.
Like what? That doesn't seem possible.
I really swear I saw some things move on their own in here.
On their own?
Yeah.
Maybe it was the wind?
Yeah, I think you need a break. This case has finally cracked you. I'm not able to tell you, but Maybe you should just go home for the day. Ask your boss. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel that tired. Maybe you're right, though. I'll go see what he says.
Colin's trying to get rid of him. Don't cut off there. No, I need to see the next clip. Colton. How the hell do you spell telekinesis? It's about telekinesis. Yeah. It's always really exciting when I see more than one eye, essentially.
So, what is this book of games all about then?
Yes, that collection. Well, here. I have a photo of it. Only one I have. I thought you'd ask about it. It doesn't photograph well, however. The Book of Games. It's obscure. Only die-hard believers would know of it, or historians. But of course, with the internet, anything's possible now. Most don't think it exists, but the really persistent are obsessed with finding out about it. Only 3 original copies exist, and I know all of the owners. Oh, they don't show it to people, but bits and pieces have gotten out. The other 2 copies are on the eastern side of the country. It's from a collection of writing in the late 1500s in what is now New England. If those kids were into it, well, I'm not surprised what happened to them did, or worse.
I don't know about that, Dino. Show me the Book of Games. There it is. Spooky. It's like something like Harry Potter, isn't it? I wonder where they found that. Also, why is there a spider web in the middle? I wonder who's going to get filled in first. Caleb's nearly there. So's Ruth.
So tell us more about this book then. You said you are not surprised by what happened to the students. What does it do?
It's not what it does. It's what it doesn't do.
I'm not sure I'm following you. How do you mean?
There's always been this belief that there's some mistake in the writing of the book. That the lines are miswritten, since the outcome for most of the content is, well, bad for all intents and purposes for those who recite something in it. As if the people who wrote it did so intentionally, since each one is labeled good, promising all sorts of good outcomes. See, the first arrivers, the first North American settlers who came on the ships, who were in tune with the spiritual dimension, they were smart. They knew they were being killed off one by one in great numbers wherever they were in the world at the time. So they left little pieces of themselves behind in the form of their writing. That work was collected by their peers with a few copies discreetly made, all by hand. And after they died, only their written word would remain. So they left in some parts usefulness to those who knew how to interpret it, but to all others, mischief, games. So the people who found the book and made the mistake of trying anything inside, usually, always wound up much worse off. The Book of Games was one such collection, but there are others.
So these kids, they try this sort of thing, some sort of spell inside, and don't get it right.
Incantation, yes.
Okay, and that kind of makes you liable, providing something that will knowingly kill them and not telling anyone about it.
Well, they stole it from me, actually.
You're willing to bet that the jury sees it that way? 5 young, bright students on their way to a sure death.
There we go, 90% on Ruth and Caleb. That's a bit of a dick comment to make there, buddy. I mean, they did steal it from her.
Let me try to explain more. See, the devil is in the details. There was always a rumor that there was some way of interpreting it in some new way to gain knowledge from beyond what is shown and written.
Like a code.
That's one way of putting it. I had thought the notion of the interpretation, this rumor, died decades ago. I'm not sure where they heard about it, or how they knew I had it. The incantation they were after inside was one of the most powerful. Promises of an unending life and a gift of power on each one of the 5 branches of matter.
5 branches of matter.
Okay, time out, hold on. Let me just get this straight. You're saying something from a book by reading a book out loud. I can have eternal life? Oh, well, sign me up. And so, let me see one of the copies. Because actually, we haven't fully turned the house upside down, and maybe we can still find this one. I'll get on the call right now.
The diary interpretation is no doubt now destroyed from the events that transpired. And even if you did have access to it, you would fail, as they did. You only get one chance at getting it right.
So why aren't people writing down exactly what they try, and then keep trying everything slightly different until we figure out how to make it work? I mean, that's what I would do.
It's not in our way.
I have some more questions. You said it's the 5 branches of matter. What does that mean?
Oh, I can show you a diagram or draw one for you that would help.
It would.
has to do with...
What does it have to do with Ruth? Why isn't it in evidence, Ruth? Ruth! Why? She's an old cad, this girl. I mean, we're assuming it's essentially what we already saw over here. Pew, pew, pew. Those 5? No, those 5. I mean, when I think 5 branches of matter, you think like earth, sea, fire, wind, heart. Surprised it's not going to go with me. Oh, there it goes. You really have to be specific in your search terms. Okay. Nope. But there's 5 of them, and if there's 5, they're not branches. A hearing and scent aren't a branch of matter. None of those are branches of matter, are they? There's the senses. That's a different thing. Plus, there's 5 of them. And if there's 5 of those, then how can someone have 2? Where's the extra one coming from?
We've notified the school of the deaths, yes. They said it was that they were extremely sad to hear the news, and no doubt the student body will be too. I expect memorials, candlelight vigils, news spreads, the whole works. It's already all over the network stations.
Jeez.
Yeah. The 3-ring circus is definitely starting.
I don't deny this idea that they've all picked up a power. I think that's fairly convincing, but I don't know... Sight, communication, touch, hearing... So telekinesis, but that's 6. Maybe one of them has the power of death. Ooh. What else is on my list? Dead animal. I've already searched for dead dog, haven't I? Yeah. Book club.
I was born and raised here. I love my town.
No, they all were. Yeah.
We've got
All of them were there in the area when the spell went down. We know that much. That's not what I'm concerned about.
a lot of hard-working people out here. We got the retirement population and the vacationers, mostly. I became a cadet nearby while in college. Met some fine folks there, and now pushing retirement. Honestly, I don't know when I'll pull the trigger on actually retiring, though. I stay active, and I'm proud of the work I've done here. Shame about some of the decisions the city has implemented, of course. They kind of let anything fly. Hell, we have a witchcraft store on Main. Excuse me, spiritual shop. No idea how a store like that stays in business. Attracts all sorts. Anyway, I like to think the force keeps a good watch over everything and keeps things in check, you know.
Okay.
You're in the city council, right? What position?
Yes, I'm actually co-chair. I know you're surprised I was elected.
You ran unopposed.
Well, technically. I've been on the council for 6 years coming up.
So you're involved with the big events then?
All of them. Memorial Day, Thanksgiving, Christmas, July 4th.
Fire
But you're
festival.
on the October event we just had, the Festival of Fire.
Planning, coordinating, business relations.
A Jill of all trades then. You don't seem like the festival type. All that mingling with random strangers. They just don't seem like your type of crowd. What's someone like you doing involved with an event like that?
It's one of our town's biggest events of the year. I have to be involved.
Not a big fan then. Understandable.
Like I said, it's one of the town's biggest events. All I care is for the people spend their money in our town.
A woman of principles.
I'm comfortable with my principles. Are you familiar with the principles of bravery? Why are you asking me about the festival, Jeffrey?
In all my years in the force, that night is the one night I've taken off for the past 14 years consistently. Because consistently, every night that year, our deputies are chasing down dumb kids, drunk idiots, or God knows what else. The families that do attend are attending less and less because of what it's become. I stay away though. I just have a quiet night in. And now I've got the chance to speak with the Queen of the Menace herself. I'm honored.
Looks like you know how to be humbled then. There's hope for you yet. Happy belated Halloween.
She's such a weirdo. Digital sleuth. What did I do? How am I a sleuth? What was my sleuthing? Where there's a spark. What are you on about? Ah, look at that. Festival of Fire. Oh, Devil's Night. I'm going to search for Devil's Night. That's on my list. Devil's Night. I think it's literally just unlocking this poster is what the achievement was. Bobbing for apples, dunk tank, sack races, face painting, carnival games, lighting ceremony at park, 14 bar and restaurant tents, free parking, free entry. Spooky.
What is the city council's current vision for the festival? What's it supposed to be? Because I know what it's become.
Well, we have our yearly booths. Local businesses buy space in the main for their tables and whatever they're selling. We provide our own guessing someone's weight, dunk tank, random carnival games, bobbing for apples, all the classics. Then we have the animal tent, drinking food vouchers for the bar and the restaurants, and then capping it all off with the light on the hill when it gets dark. It's a good time. You should come out. You may even enjoy it.
It's always on October 30th, right?
Yeah, the night before Halloween.
How come we don't do it on Halloween?
Just people are busy trick-or-treating or parties or whatever.
Right. And this lighting on the hill, as you call it, can you describe it for the record, its purpose, backstory, etc.?
Sure, it's a fun event when we hire local craftsmen to build a different character out of wood and hay, other plants, and then set it alight when it gets dark. Been going on for years, decades. Not sure when it started.
Has it always been in the same place?
Yep, as far as I know, around the point, overlooking the water next to the state park.
Just like Burning Man.
That's what I said.
Right here in town.
So, who chooses these effigies that are burnt?
Oh yeah. We had the robotic plant Dick Cheney one year.
None of them are ever a specific person. People see who they want to see. As far as the design, I'm not sure. Maybe the local craftspeople, not my area.
Your friend Ruth, do you work with her on this festival?
Ruth Forsbrand? I believe we have in the past, yeah.
You personally?
Once.
Ooh. There it is. Oh. I mean, this is like some Midsommar level nonsense going on here. It really is. Nothing good can come off this. Nothing. Stop worshipping burning effigies. Stop it. It's illegal. Decided.
Our house still bears the name our family experimented adopting at one point. Believe it was my mother who thought it'd be more American sounding and easier to pronounce. I've kept it, although I'm thinking about reverting it back to the original Brewstrom. Officially, Natalia Brewstrom.
Just gonna go ahead and write that down. Named Natalia. That's a nonsense name. Bro. Strum. Ritual is really good. Ritual is not close to better than Midsommar. Not even in the same league, but it's a good film.
On my birth certificate. My explorer/Dutch great-grandfather married a beautiful Russian woman in his adventures. We have quite a big...
Wait a minute. Her Dutch great-grandfather married a beautiful Russian woman on his adventures. You know who else was Russian? Was John Van Persie from The Key of John. Where the hell I wrote that down.
Married a beautiful Russian woman in his adventures. We have quite a big family tree, and you can see it traced back.
What was that?
In his adventures. We have quite a big family tree, and you can see it traced
weird.
back very far. It must have been an exciting time for him to be alive, much more freer, unlike now. Everyone seems so paralyzed by fear now.
Her emotion has not changed.
I'm sorry, what?
Yo! Did you guys see what he said? Yo, no, that was the thing as well. Oh my god, that was the fucking... Bear with me. Where did I write that down? He said, the spirit, I don't want to listen to it again. But the spirit said, I see you. Now, if I remember correctly, I see you was important. Yes. Why was it important though? At Ascension Point, i.e. Point Hudson, its name used to be Sanamar. Yeah, okay. Ascension Point, I think, used to be called Sanamar in the past. And Sanamar in whatever the native language was is I see you. So... Shit.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay, I thought you did. Sound like you whispered something to me? Anyway, I was saying we're Slavs tracing our roots back to the forests of Eastern Europe before that time. All very interesting to me, but I doubt we're here to talk about my genealogy. Let's get back to the topic that's useful to you, Lieutenant.
God, you're a bad actress, though. It upsets me deeply. And now the music's being scary. Now, I believe I didn't get any... I already searched for this earlier today, and nothing came up. There's a few on it, but... I wonder if I can find... If I just kind of, like, cycle through.
Sanya Mas.
Sanya Mas.
It means, I see you.
There we are! Okay. I need to calm down. What did I just search? I don't bloody remember. This game's intense. Robin, I literally just did that. Come on, bring your A game. Do you want me to capitalize the I? Bring your A game, Robin. Already searched for Sanamar. Literally what I did before I searched for ICU. Both of you are the worst. Right, moving on. There's a couple more things I want to search for. Because it's Devil's Night. No. Queen of the Madness. No. Animal Tent. No. Oh, hello.
I do a lot for the town festival in terms of working with others. I needed some things for the festival. One of the first ones we did a long time ago, so I went to Ruth's store. Figured where better place to get items for the town's Halloween event than from the notorious Queen of Darkness herself. Somehow she managed to keep the store back open for years already, so I figured she must have something of value in there, back when the festival was small. We had the pumpkin carving tables, a hayride, and the burning of the dummy, as it was called back then, not much else. So I went to her store and I thought I could get props, decorations, there as you'd expect. It wasn't that type of place though. I was looking for stuff you'd buy at a dollar store or Halloween pop-up store nowadays. Instead it's filled with books, crystals, candles, tinctures. I thought I bought some jewelry for myself and went and bought a candle at the grocery store. Their museum cabinet was interesting though.
There's a lot to uncover for Heather still. Right, I want to search for, not Lana. A couple of the names. Yeah.
Was she one of the victims? Friend of Alana Morgan's?
You must have seen her at some point.
Yeah, it sounds right, but no, I don't remember her. No reason to.
Just gonna watch that again.
Was she one of the victims? Friend of Alana Morgan's?
You must have seen her at some point.
Yeah, it sounds right, but no, I don't remember her. No reason to.
Well, she's cute, so maybe you would. Maybe you're into that. Who knows? Greg. Did I search for Greg after her? Yeah, nothing there. Brian. No. That was the doll. Where's such a doll? Oh. I already did that. What's the other victim name? Why can't I remember? What's the kid called? Greg, Heather, Alana, Brian, Emily. Right, I have officially hit a bit of a wall. Although, I say that, I had some other things I wanted to search. Not there. Where's the other thing I was going to search? That's my timeline, that's rubbish. Oh, right there. Natalia Strom. Eh? Oh. Festival Tooth. Used to be Fire on the Hill. No. It's on Witch's Hill, but I already searched for that, unless it's like that, maybe? No. I've already searched for Hill. I'll do it again, but... I actually went through absolutely my entire list. Dentist. Okay, we need to think then. So search blood. Blood. Sweet. Good job, blood.
What blood type are you?
I don't know. I always forget. What are you?
So, we asked the hospital for it, actually.
I like that, Heifer.
AB negative.
I am? Okay.
So, what's interesting is when you were taken to the hospital, we noticed some dirt under your nails, and we scraped it and collected it. That dirt was actually part blood. It had blood in it. So we put that blood through a computer, and that told us what type of blood it was. It came back AB negative. That's what we got.
Okay.
We know you don't remember fighting anyone. But when we find blood under someone's nails, that typically means there was a fight and someone scratched someone. You definitely don't remember fighting anyone, right?
No. I remember getting hit in the mouth or face, but nothing after that. I don't think I attacked the guy in the house. At least I don't remember fighting him up close. Maybe I scratched him a little when I ran by.
We actually have spoken with that suspect. He's in custody in the county jail right now, and we've checked his blood, and it doesn't match. Your blood's actually a pretty rare type. You haven't been depressed lately? Have you ever wanted to hurt yourself, hurt someone else? I mean, really badly? Maybe you got into a fight with your parents or someone, or have you wanted to cut yourself? Maybe get really drunk?
No, nothing like that.
Okay. Did any of the kids have the same type of blood? AB negative?
Actually, yeah. Alana had AB negative.
So we have 2 people with this rare blood type. Can we run the test again and make sure it's right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, this doesn't make any sense.
Maybe Alana tried to escape? I don't bloody know at this point. What's your blood type? Talk to me.
Am I under arrest?
Technically, no.
Well, then you're not getting my blood.
We can place you under arrest. I don't know where you were at the time of the murders.
My alibi is the truth. I've been nothing but kind in answering your questions today.
And we appreciate that.
So why don't you ask me the type of blood I have? I'm under oath, aren't I?
Technically, yes.
Okay, no need to threaten to stab me. I'm sure you'd like that. My blood type is AB positive.
Type AB positive. As in you're positive, it's type AB, or are you AB positive or AB negative? Which one is it?
It's type AB positive. The first one. Full stop.
Interesting.
I'm so close and yet so far. I've hit a wall. I've hit a wall. I'm not sure how to get past it. That's not. I mean, how do we? No. I mean, we just searched for blood. We just got that. No, it needs to be something that's going to unlock something further. Like the festival did, like the witchcraft stuff did, like Jerry's garage did. Blood for the blood of God, skulls for the skull throne. I actually don't know what to search for anymore. I am fresh out of ideas. Come on, guys. You're usually bombarding me with stupid answers. Give me one now. What about... Where's my stuff on Ascension Point and the other place? Let's find that again. I haven't searched for that in a while. Where is all that stuff? Aha! Nope. I feel like I've done all of these already. Demon, Spirit and Curse, ones I chuck in all. I've definitely already done Curse. I mean, they're not even powers. We have, in terms of powers, we have, like, Touch. Touch is not a power. I've already searched for Telekinesis. Well, she doesn't believe her dog is dead. That's why. Missing. Oh, I haven't searched for the shop. What's Ruth's shop called? Circles Glow. Oh, that's something.
That day was just like any other. We got up around 9 or 10. You know, we're on vacation. And had
Wait,
some
so you wake up at
food,
9?
went to town,
I woke up at 12
did
today.
some shopping. Alana and Emily and I got some cheap sunglasses and tried on some bathing suits. The guys stayed home, not really sure what they did.
Sex.
And I had to run to the post office to mail a letter. We got some food and coffee and headed home early in the afternoon. Oh, on our way home we visited some funny magic store. It's owned by a nice lady who we talked to. So we got home maybe around 3. I'm sorry, I'm not much more specific.
No, you're fine. You're actually being very helpful. Did you say a magic store?
Yeah, you know the one. The old mysticism shop on Main. Sells rocks and gems and all sorts of stuff. You can get your palm read or your fortune told or something like that.
Oh yeah, I know it. My kids and I have been in there too. They got a magic kit. Loved it.
The owner's a bit eccentric. Not sure how reliable her word is anyway, but you were saying?
We went to the store around 3, and then came home and spent the next couple of hours home. Then we went out for dinner. Then went to the bar.
Anything happen on the way home from the store? Were you all in the house the whole time before you went to the restaurant?
Nothing, and yeah, we were all at home the whole time before dinner.
What did you guys do? Tell us more about them.
Not much. We didn't have a whole lot of time before we got ready. Do you want to know more?
Sure. Tell us more about them. Who they were, basically anything that will help.
I'm missing a big slice of Colton. It's a weird sentence, admittedly. I've searched for all the names already. I've done that. I don't like most of those. I mean, searching for things like timeline doesn't make sense because we're not going to get a timeline from someone, if you know what I mean. Car I already searched for, lights I already searched for. What again? We'll do mirror, but why mirror? Why